Hi everyone, it's Brooke and Christine again. Brooke from Fascia Freedom Fighters, Christine, my knee whispering colleague. And so she's going to show us more knee goodies, and you're going to use Alpha Ball with this one, right?
Or Plus? I'm going to start with the Plus balls, but okay. I want to talk about the Alpha Ball for a second here. The Alpha Ball is a little bit bigger. It's about the size of a shot put. Larger than the Plus size. Really good for folks who don't have complete knee flexion available to them. So, I had originally started using these, but I found that I don't have quite as much mobility as I'd like in my left knee, so I moved up to the bigger size balls.
And these can all be found on yogatuneup.com.
So this exercise is designed to roll out the hamstrings and the gastrocnemius, the big calf muscle, at the same time. So, ball. Just behind the knee, but not too far into behind the kneecap, because there are a lot of tendons and delicate things in there that you don't want to mush around too much. So you're hitting your thigh, you're hitting your calf, and then sit on down with the toes curled under. And then do a little sway side to side, just to start rolling the balls over the heads of all of these lovely, lovely little muscles that will affect and compress your knee joint. This particular position is called sitting seiza. And what I always ask my students to do is try it in this position first with the toes curled under. And most of them are like, oh, well, that's okay. And then we flatten the tops of the feet out and sit on back. And this is where the muling begins, right? So swipe back and forth. The hamstrings are really hard to target as far as massage goes, self-massage is concerned. Hard to do with the legs straight, because you can put your sciatic nerve under pressure, under tension, and then flick it, and that gets really uncomfortable for people. But this gets into the hamstring heads in a way that gives you a little bit more access. So, sitting seiza. Again, if someone does not have full range of motion in their knee and can't quite close down all that much, larger ball, larger object works great.
Beautiful.
And this position too is also called flexion gapping. So actually by flexing, by closing the joint down, but by creating a little space between the sections of the joint, you actually open it up a little bit and creates a little bit more freedom of movement. For me, that's really important when I get a little piece of cartilage that happens to be floating around in there, caught in a joint, caught in a section of the joint, and it prevents me from being able to either straighten my knee completely or bend it. A little flexion gapping frees it up enough so that things clear out.
Gorgeous. I love it. Thank you. Stay tuned, guys. I'm going to harass Christine more for more knee goodies. More.